Welcome back to the Creative Survival series. We got a lot of things that we got to do. Well, some of them. We got to do the wall, we got to do ceilings, and then we got to work on the floor just a little bit. I am decided I'm going to put these as stone brick. Might as well make it a little nicer. We won't see it either way, but just to know that we have some stone brick under there, we might be a little bit happier. Now, I did clear out some of the walls already, so in between each pillar, all we gotta do is just go through with some stone brick and, well, just place them. So this is gonna be a very boring episode, but I am also gonna have to try and record about 5 or 6 episodes, maybe 10 episodes today in itself, just because we have people working near our house and they have to apparently, for some odd reason, go next to our fiber line. Or not next to it, they have to go through our fiber line pretty much. So no internet means no recording, or at least no uploading. At least I should still be able to record, just not upload. So yeah, I still gotta pretty much just pre-record videos. That's gonna be great, which also means no streams, which is gonna suck. So we're just gonna get these walls real quick. I'm gonna put these pillars or these support things, whatever we're calling them, in. I don't know what we're actually gonna name them. Angles, something like that. It's one of those. So we're just gonna take care of this real quick, and then we'll cut to something else. All right, so we got the pillar, or not the pillars. God dang, I keep saying the pillars. We got the walls done. We are gonna have to work on this too. I gotta try and figure that out, one way or the other. This one, what we're gonna do for these, we're just gonna put the logs like here, and then those will connect onto like that. So that will go all the way through as like the pillar points, if English would like to function today. Then we just gotta do this all the way down, and we should hopefully have a good little design if it turns correctly. All right, so we got the little angles going through. As you can tell, they don't look, or they're not gonna be exactly same, but oh well, I kind of have to do it like this. Otherwise, this whole middle part's gonna have to come down again, and that's something I'd rather not do. I don't care about your 287 stacked items. Leave me alone. And then we just have this go all the way through. All right, we gotta jump to this side. That whole other side is fully complete. This one should be easier just because all I gotta do is just go up and down. Very simple. As long as I don't miss, we'll just go back to those. I don't know how I missed that. And well, fun note, I am completely out of stone bricks other than what I have in my hand right now. That's nice. Thought I was gonna have a lot more. I guess I don't. We need to go back to base. Deal with everything else there apparently. That's 290 stacked items. Oh man. All right, we'll sit down on here. We'll get every chunk of cobblestone we got, wherever the rest is. All right, so we'll just let that cook and smell real quick. We'll make stone brick, and then honestly that should be enough for that top part. Maybe not the bottom, so we may have to do a little bit more just in case, but that top part should be perfectly fine. All right, we got more stone brick. I just got to go back through with the wood again, and then go back with stone brick. That's gonna be fun. All right, so we should be almost done with hopefully these pillars. That one wanted to switch up on me. Had a good little rhythm. See? Yeah, we should be almost done with the, and then we just gotta go back through with stone brick. Hooray! And then we gotta work on the floor, and then lanterns, and then everything else. And then we gotta work on the outside of the tunnels. That's gonna be, because all this I'm gonna have to get rid of just so we have something. I'm basically just gonna try and cut this off a little bit, or we just continue it. Basically have probably just cut this off here. We'll just have the planks go through. Have the planks go about the same to here for that side, and then, well, there won't be a tunnel over on that side, but there will be a bridge. But now we just got to do all this. All right, we should be pretty close to finishing with this one. We're actually, also, you should be like right there towards the end of this tunnel. Yep, there it is, perfect. And the overhangs are done. We just got to go through again. We got to clear out the floor and then get some spruce on them. So we're just gonna go through all again. I'm gonna put everything back away real quick. Give me my bed. And then this one will go out to here. And we just gotta do this side too. And this, we'll put stone brick here. We'll have that go all along that side. And then we'll have the walls just sitting on this. And yes, we are gonna put the walls right there. And we'll just go through, we'll do all this. All right, so we're just doing the floor outlines for now, or right now, not for now. We're just doing these outlines, and then we just got to go back through with some more stone brick. And then we just need lanterns, and then we're complete, like fully complete. And I don't have to worry about working on this tunnel again. And we can start working on the bridge. All right, so I'm actually gonna make the lanterns real quick, just so they're put in, and the torches. Once I get rid of them, I don't have to worry about monsters. I actually kind of want these ones hanging from the top. Should be able to hang them, right? No, man, that sucks. Never mind. They'll sit on the ground or on the side, whatever. And I need 7,000 more lights. Nice. All right, so we're actually gonna make some of the walls real quick. So I think it was these. Yeah, we're just gonna do some normal walls. We're not gonna do those fun little modern fancy ones. We'll just do that one on that side. Let's fly on over here. Excuse me? Totally not creepy. You do have a backpack though, and I do want to kill you. He has like the creepiest sound possible. It makes it sound like somebody is chasing you. Oh, he didn't drop it. How sad. All right, well, back down we go. Whee! Let me just do this side. Really, I don't need those anymore. I could just do this. And then let's get our drill. Everything on there is done. Hello, Enderman. Nice to see you. And we'll just do this. All the way down again. Alright, so we're actually going to shorten this up real quick. So right here, we're just going to cut off anything past this point. Just because that will match the same length on the other side. And I really want it to match, even though I want it to be symmetrical, okay? Not really, I want it to look decent. Instead of looking like trash. Alrighty. Let me get my wand symmetry, wherever I threw that at. Where are ye? Right there. So we'll put this into the middle. I gotta turn it that way, which if I do this side. There we go. So now we should be able to go all the way down here. Do that on the same exact thing. And this will help clear up time. We don't have to worry about, going back through and redoing all of it. We could just do this. Alright, so we should be pretty close. Yep, there's the sunlight. And then we just gotta move our wand to symmetry. Right back into the middle. Just gotta do it that way again. Perfect. I'm definitely gonna need more stone brick. Like, way more. You stupid Enderman! Leaving stuff in my pathways. And yep, we're out. Nice. Well, time to get more stone brick. Again. I just need a farm that can do literally everything for me, and I don't have to worry. All I gotta do is just focus on building stuff. The machines will make every single material. That'd be so helpful. Alright, we got our stone brick. All we gotta do is just go back through all again and finish this stupid little tunnel. I definitely should have made it a ghost tunnel, but it does mean I get a little bit more work to do with the builds and everything like that. We should be fine. Which means later on, once we hopefully get all the farms started, technically should have everything. So that side is done. Let's verify on this side, because yeah, it's one short. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Over 2 short, 3 short. Wow. All right, let me put all these train tracks. Well, all these, and we'll just have this go straight down. Better break those, because those are causing problems. I accidentally doubled them up somehow. How do I place a track here? I don't remember placing a track on this. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll have this go all the way down as far as we can. All right, there we go. So all that is good. Goes it down. I mean, you can kind of notice the stone brick, not fully, which I mean is why I really didn't care in the first place. But you do, if you look at it, you can notice it if you pay attention to it. But and this, all we got to do is just go through and redo the bridge, which means let me just get some of these. This will stay down. This will go all the way through, and then everything in the middle will be kind of stone brick. I don't know if I should do stone brick or if I should. Yeah, we'll do stone brick in the middle. We'll just make it the same. That's gonna be a little pain to go all the way over there, but all right. So we'll have to try and verify the limit for that for the turn, and then we just got to jump to this side and then do that side. Oh brother, we're gonna have so much. All right, so we are just getting. Whoa, please let me get back up. We're getting the edges set in. The entire side, we're gonna have to try and figure out how we're gonna do this. I'm not fully sure how we can have it go here and then turn. Now, we may just do this as like a normal straight out bridge, and then once it gets to this point to where it goes like straight down, that's when we'll do the angles and everything like that. Little archway here and there, maybe just a normal bridge. I'm not fully sure. But if I do it flat here, I would kind of want to do it flat all the way across, and just so it has a consistent texture and design to it. So if I do an archway, I'd have to start it over there and somehow try and curve it. I don't know how to do that. So we're probably just going to continue it flat out. We're just going to have a flat piece that goes all the way down. Make it simple and easy. We'll just add a wall to it so we don't have to worry too much about it. So we got this side. I don't know why I started working on this. It makes no sense. We're actually just going to get some wool. We're going to start on this other side over here, just to try and get it planned out, get it to where it can go. All right, so this is going to have to be a little bit floatish just because our train or our boat train, whatever, does come in through here to flip around. So we're going to have to keep it floating a little bit, which means we're not going to have any pillar that goes into the ground, which is going to kind of look weird, but we're going to have it go straight. We need to get rid of this tree because it is blocking our pathway. Perfect. All right, and this will just go straight onto this one. And we just got to continue this going all the way out to there, and then hopefully we can connect it up into that. So these two trains are going to be going the same exact route. So this one will be our lumber, because this one will go on the right side. So green will be lumber train. Kind of convenient. Leaves are green. Pretty smart. All right. Blue will be mining. Red is fishing. I may have these labeled the wrong way, but oh no, that's how I was going to do it anyways. Perfect. I'm a genius. Not really. I'm pretty stupid. Is that what the bear doing? He got a fish. The bear got a fish. Snack time. All right. Let me sleep real quick because I've not slept in a little bit and we are getting phantoms to spawn in. Sorry, those were going 462. 500. What is happening? Why am I spawning so much stuff? Oh well, we're gonna continue that out. We're gonna make a turn up there. It's gonna take a little bit. All right, so once we get to, I would say here, we'll have to try and get this to go. Obviously, we're gonna have to try and tilt this to where it can flatten out. This is gonna line up perfectly on top of here, which is honestly perfect. I'm not gonna need to worry about anything else. We are gonna have to get rid of this, which I guess I'm okay with. So yeah, we'll have to flatten that out, and then these two will have to go up like that. We're gonna have to try and figure out how I can get these. Right, so if I do this and we go out 10, all right, so we got 10, go down, and we go another 10. So this actually might line up perfectly. Never mind, we're actually gonna go over just a little bit. So that's not what I was planning. I was hoping, I mean, we can always have this go up a little bit too. I'm not too worried about that. I just want to see where it can connect just so I know where I need the tracks. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be here, which means we're gonna have to have, let me try and get this to where I can just have it go up. Now the bottom, I'm gonna have to make 10 just so it can hold, have a flat spot here. And then we're gonna go 5 instead of 10. Alright, so if I actually remove these ones, the 5 did connect. The bad thing about it is it turns from a 10 to a 5, which is gonna make it look really weird unless I can try and figure out how I can get the track to actually lay perfectly. Yeah, so I could do it like that. So we'll go from a 10 and then cut to a 5. That should work, hopefully. And then I gotta leave 2 out. If I do it like that, that's gonna look so weird. What if I just cut a few? If I go from here, keep going up like that. I mean, it goes up and down a little bit, which I don't want. I want to try and have it to where it's flush and even. Not how I was planning that to go. Because then we got to do the other side too. And I have to make that exactly the same. Okay, so that will go down. That will be like that. So that'll be the first turn. How far can this go? About to there. So if we do that, and we just go as far as we can, not holding enough tracks. Liar, I have some more. So that will go like that. Okay. How does this look? It's honestly not bad. It's pretty wavy, especially down here, but that's where it has to get steep just so it can actually function and work. Really, that's not bad. We just have to go down at least one block. Oh well. Okay, and then this side, see if it actually connect over here, if it's too far. Way too far. Okay. So if I connect this one up to, there it is. So we connect this and we go all the way down. Again, this is just the layout. We're not keeping it like this, obviously, because it's going to look stupid if we do. I just need to get everything prepped and set to see if it can actually function. I'll connect on that. Okay, so the train will come out, go beep beep all the way yonder. Then once it gets to here, it'll have a pretty sharp turn. It'll slowly climb up here, or drastically climb up there. Get on top of this. We are going to have to remove some of them, but that will go. And then this will go all the way down, and then continue on to the second. Oh, brother. There's going to be so much in this. It's going to be crazy. I just got to try and fix it. What if I try going from top to bottom? Good morning, zombies. I was pretty sharp when it gets to that point, but if I just keep it going. Yeah, see, we don't want that kind of train. Yeah, because see, do we really want that? No. That would be funny, but no. So yeah, we're going to have to drop it down just a little bit. Oh, man. All right, well, at least we're kind of getting the blueprint set. You guys won't leave me alone. We know what to do. We just got to lower the... And then still got to work on the outline for the other one, too. That's crazy. I'm going to reach my back. Oh, brother, that was so much. All right. Now, we are going to have to end today's episode here because I do have to record more today just because in case my internet goes out. Or honestly, if I don't upload on a few days, then guess what? I don't have internet. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you do want to see some extra more content, I do have a second channel in the description. A whole bunch of different games, random things like that. We also have started recently streaming on Twitch and Kick, so if you also do want to check that out, again, everything is in the description. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. What in the Stutterfest was that?